This is a demonstration of the quantity sold by area, distribution channel, and average price tool from UberMuesli's market data toolset. This tool is specific to 500-gram products. We also have a similar tool that is specific to 1K products. As you can see, this tool shows the quantity sold for all graded game sales organizations. It is filtered to only show products that UberMuesli produces, and it only displays the pertinent distribution channels for 500G products, DC12 and 14, grocery stores, and independent grocers. It then splits sales data by geographic area, North, South, and West Germany. On the left-hand side of the screen, there is a list of prices with corresponding product. Products will be listed more than once with every price they were sold at. On the right hand of the products list, the number of sales are shown by DC and geographic area. Numbers in orange indicate a medium number of sales, and red numbers indicate a high number of sales. If there are no sales for a product, the corresponding cell is grayed out. Now for an example of how to use this tool. As you scroll down the product list, you can observe how the market changes as the product price changes. For example, at the low price of $3.68, 500G nut muesli sells a moderate amount in grocery stores. It has no sales from independent grocers. As we scroll down, we can see that at a price of $4.60, 500G nut muesli sales have dropped significantly in grocery stores, and we are still not selling to independent grocers. However, if we continue to scroll down the list, we can see that at $5.02, the grocery stores have stopped buying completely. But independent grocers have started to buy. Since UberMuesli is selling a higher priced, higher quality BOM, we are trying to target these types of sales. If we continue to scroll to the very bottom, we can see that at $6.25, almost double our original price, we are selling significantly less to independent grocers, but we are still selling. Now, if we have adequate time and adequate warehouse space, this may work for us. So UberMuesli needs to realize that if they keep their prices between $5.02 and $6.25, we can obtain our optimal profit. This will help us achieve our KPI sales target of nearly $2 million in sales per round after round 1. This data can be combined with advertising tools that are part of our tool suite to determine if additional advertising can help sell at these higher prices. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Zach Smith and I'll be presenting the sales and pricing tools for UberMuesli and the visualizations that we've created for it. Going through our list of tools here, at the top we've got gross profit margin. It's expressed as a percentage. And in sales, it's critical to push your gross profit margin as high as possible while also increasing sales. Having this indicator front and center will allow a user at a glance to see what the current gross profit margin is for the business. We aim to consistently achieve higher than 60% gross profit margin, but as competition increases and economies of scale kick in, it will be key to effectively manage pricing in concordance with gross profit margin. So it'll be key to watch this number and see how it fluctuates accordingly. Going a little bit down to this visualization right here, this is the product sales distribution by type. Since it's best to always have some insight into the sales behavior of your competitors, this visualization allows the user to understand how much of a particular product one company is producing as a percentage of their total output. If one company is heavily focused on producing 1 kilogram blueberry and strawberry and nothing else, or has shifted their production to make only 500 gram and 1 kilogram products, this dashboard should allow a user to have insight into these changes in sales environment so that they can make rapid changes and figure out how to respond in that environment. As you can see, for instance, right here we've got JJ, and you can see that based on their production, they're producing a large amount of blueberry and strawberry, which will grant us some insight into how to react to that going forward. Going down to current inventory and stock, When selling items, it's key to know what your on-hand inventory consists of. Since we're aiming to sell inventory as fast as is possible, this dashboard allows the user to see exactly how much of a particular product we retain in inventory in order to take appropriate action. Is a particular 1 kilogram product out of stock and needs to be replenished? Or has a particular 500 gram product been sitting in inventory for far too long and may need to be reviewed for pricing and or distribution channel adjustments? This dashboard essentially allows a user to make quick decisions based on color coding, which you can see on the right. If it's greater than 80,000, you probably need to get rid of it, so it's going to be in red, whereas the lower quantity of inventory in stock will change color accordingly to indicate to both sales and to production what may need to be pushed out the door, what may need to be changed from a pricing perspective. Going down a little bit to sales per distribution channel. When selling products, it's always important to always know where demand for your products are greatest. This little dashboard right here allows a user to easily see, based on net sales, which distribution channel has made the most purchases for a particular round. This allows the user to adjust sale prices based on demand. For example, if demand is higher in one distribution channel, such as in 12, compared to say 10, you'll easily be able to see that at a glance, and you'll also be able to see total sales and adjust accordingly based on what sales are for that particular channel.
Hi, my name is Jeff Cuiava, and I will be presenting the production visualizations for UberMuesli. This first visualization that I have developed is a very simple but very important visualization. It shows the overall yield per day by round of all current products. There's two important reference lines that have been put in this graph, one being the daily maximum capacity of production. Right now we're at 24,000 units, and the second would be the daily max capacity with a product changeover, which is 20,000 units due to our reduced setup time of 4 hours. So if by looking at this graph, you can quickly assess at any point when there has been a loss of efficiency in production due to inefficient raw materials or incorrect lot sizing or product request size. This way you can maximize your production at every day throughout the production sequence by quickly just glancing at this visualization and seeing if your production per day meets up with either of these two reference lines. Due to the tight constraints of the current market that this game is operating in, obviously the amount of cereal produced is going to be quickly sold, and so the larger production, the larger sales volume, and overall increased revenue capacity for the business. The second visualization that is going to be very useful is a quantity sold by period against net value. Again, with the tight sales market in the game scenario, none of the products will last very long. They're most likely to be sold within 1 to 2 weeks of production. And if anything lags behind, you can quickly see that in this visualization and assess whether that is a useful material that should continue to be produced, or if you should be changing marketing or production or sales, or evaluate the value of that to the ongoing company. Also, by quickly looking at this, you can see the overall net value of sales per period, and this allows you to quickly evaluate if particular cereals are selling at a higher margin or just overall better sales per week, since you're selling within a very tight constraints. These two visualizations are very useful for production purposes and providing the most efficient production and the most high value production. These are the ones that I'd like to highlight and show and will be used during the continued gameplay. Thank you.